Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back, Soul Family. If this is your first time, I welcome you as well. I hope this message will resonate with you. You will subscribe, become a part of the family here. Leave a comment if you felt led to do so. And please give these videos a thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated to support the growth of this channel as well. Thank you. So, without any further ado, what makes you stand out, Scorpio? Again, I love to do these. I felt led and inspired to do these specifically for us, as I explained before on other videos. Most of us, we just go along, but we put in, but most of the time we don't get any positive feedback from others. We mostly hear about the negative things, and so this is Divine's way, this is God's way of pouring back into you, so that you be encouraged, because a lot of you're doing big things, you're working on yourself, you're making big moves. And so what is it that makes you stand out? What makes you stand out? Okay, I think too many. It's like 5. Spirit, what makes Scorpio stand out? What makes Scorpio stand out? This deck is new, so it's like they are like sticking together. This one is activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So what makes you stand out for a lot of you Scorpios is that you're trusting the divine. A lot of faith here. Trust where you are led. You don't have to see the evidence, but a lot of you are stepping out in faith to go after what it is that you need. It's like you're asking for divine's guidance, and once you get the green light, you're not afraid to step out. A lot of you're going by faith and not by sight. That's what makes you stand out. Inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yes, so a lot of you, and it's beautiful and green, new solutions and beginnings. So what makes you stand out is that you're not afraid to embark, to step out in the unknown. I mean, you have been through so much that for a lot of you Scorpios, little scares you now. You're not afraid to step out, you're not afraid to take a chance. And it's so good that this first card, you're trusting where you're led. And because you're trusting, you know that you're going into something new, so you're trusting the divine for guidance, and you're not afraid to step out there. You're not fearful. You're saying, I will survive this. I mean, you have been through so much already that, like I said, very little scares you. You're open to new possibilities as well. It's like for you, the sky is the limit. This is beautiful. It's like for a lot of you, it's almost like you've taken the rose-colored glasses off and you're seeing clearly now. It's like fresh. Maybe because you've given up on a certain mindset. You don't see things as dreary anymore. It seems more like you've taken your power back, and you realize that the future is out there. The possibilities are endless. And so you are willing, and a lot of you're ready, you're making moves. to go out there to find what it is, what this is. You're saying you're a survivor. You've been through, you know, the pits of hell and back. Like I always love to say, you don't look like what you've been through. You don't smell like the hell, all the fire and the smoke that you have gone through. It's like when people see you as well, it's like there is just this freshness about you. A lot of you, you may be glowing. You may be glowing as well. Inner earth is like, this is from the inside. You have done the work. You've done the inner work. You've done that. The void. Stop, embrace winter, cosmic womb. So what I see, this is like a dark abyss. Like I said, you have faced your darkest fears. So what makes you stand out? And again, I just love how the cards align. You survive this. It's like you've walked through the valley of the shadow of death and you fear no evil. For a lot of you, you have gone through this transformation where it felt as if you were in a dark place, a black hole, where nobody understands you. This great cosmic womb, again, you've gone on the inner to do the work. You stop. You embrace winter. And we all know what winter looks like, what winter feels like. Even if we don't live in those, you know, climates where we have the snow and all of that, but we see pictures. You see pictures, so you know what winter is like. So you embrace that season. And we know winter doesn't last always. Trouble doesn't last always. So you were willing to take this journey. And no wonder your faith is so strong. No wonder you're so determined now. It's like you're a go-getter. You're saying, I will survive this. I mean, after you have been, I'm holding this up. You can see it's just pure outer darkness. After you've gone through this, nothing and no one can stop you. And I see why. You have been to hell and back. Wow. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's like a lot of you who have done the work. You are glowing. You're radiating. You're standing in. You're stepping in your power. You're in your truth. You're a star. A lot of you, you have done the healing. This is what makes you stand out. And I hear the song Alicia Keys, this girl is on fire. And you're a guy, you're on fire. I mean, it's like you can't be missed. This is what makes you stand out. It's like after you've been through so much, you're not dumbing down, dulling down yourself for anyone or anything anymore. And this card says you got the love. Codependency, boundaries. Yeah. What makes you stand out is that you love yourself now. You got the love. You took your power back. You know self-love. You know your worth. In the past, maybe codependency, you were depending on other people, refusing to leave connections and relationships, workplace that you know was not serving you. They were not there for your highest good. And for a lot of you now, you have boundaries. I just love how it's like the stars are aligning, all the cards are lining up, because it's like now you're activated. This is what makes you stand out. You have done the healing. And see, this is the part, the void. That's the part a lot of people are not willing to do. They don't want to do the work. And like I shared in another video, it's like I don't mind if people try to copy me, but I pray they will also copy all the pain that I've gone through. Because People see your glory, but they don't know your story. You didn't just show up like this. No, you didn't just wake up like this. You had to do the work. You had to go inside and deal with some things, where it was, for those of you who have gone through this transformation, you it's like people can't understand you. You don't understand yourself when you're going through this abyss. You need to get up, do what you need to do, go to work, carry on. You can't explain to people what's going on, and you don't even understand it fully, but you know that something is happening in your life, and as a result, people are falling off. You are not codependent anymore, because see, this journey is for you alone, and this means too that in the future, when you come into other relationships, whether romantic or platonic, you will not be so codependent on other people. You will still enjoy your own company while you still have friends. You want your alone time. You don't want to be so clingy, and you don't want friends too who are clingy in your face, in your energy all the time. So you had to go through this process, and now you know boundaries. You don't let people come into your life and run amok. People run in and out of your life, they steal your energy and run back out there anymore. People call you up when they need something, and then you don't hear from them anymore. No, what makes you stand out now is that you know your worth. You love yourself. You have boundaries, whether they like it or not, but it makes you stand out. You are not codependent on anybody anymore. I mean, you're just trusting God. God is your guide. By faith, that's how you're moving and maneuvering. I mean, everything for you now, it's a whole new world. The possibilities are endless. After you have gone through this healing and transformation on yourself, it's like everything is refreshing. The stars are aligned. Look again, another star. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. So for a lot of you, you may be doing research on your ancestor, your lineage, all of that stuff. And for a lot of you as well, what makes you stand out is that things are revealed to you now. You're very wise, you're very knowledgeable. Things that were hidden, it's now coming to light. You're willing to go deeper. A lot of you may spend time, do a lot of reading, researching as well. I mean, it's like now you're just so focused on your own self growth. And at the back of the deck, it says doors are opening. You decide, rewards, wild card. So yeah, after you do the work, you get your reward. How befitting. Rewards. So for a lot of you, doors are opening. So this is what makes you stand out, is that, like this video that I put out, your gift will make room for you. So a lot of you now, you're standing in your purpose. You know why you are here. And you're not afraid to walk alone. Like I said before, this journey is a solo journey. You're willing to take a chance, take a risk on your life. You're not afraid to make decisions now. Maybe in the past you wouldn't do things without talking to people, getting other people's opinion. Again, now you're just trusting. You're just trusting divine leadership and guidance as you step out on this journey. This is beautiful. I love this. Spirit, what is it that makes Scorpio stand out? What is it that makes Scorpio stand out? Okay. Be a beacon. Be an inspiration. Light the way for others. Yes. You're a trendsetter. You're a leader, you're not a follower. You inspire people to change. You're a light worker. For a lot of you, you have a great mission. Some of you already, you are in this, you already have your platform where you're inspiring others. You're lighting the way for others so that they too can embark, can start on their journey as well. I am presence, expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. And isn't that something? Your presence is a present. You are the gift. You are the gift. It's like people feel your energy before you even show up. Anywhere you go, you stand out. I am that I am. I mean, that's the name that God told Moses when Moses said, who should I tell Pharaoh? Who should I say who sent me? And God says, I am. I am. I am that I am. So it's like you cannot be fit into a box. It's like he's not saying, I am good, I am small, I am this. You know, he's saying, I am. That means I am the beginning and the end. I encompass everything. And this is like the power that you have now, because it's like I said, your head is up, your chin is out. You're walking with confidence, and it's like you're walking with Godfidence. You're not alone. Godfidence, that's what you're walking with. I am that I am. Yeah, you're walking with God. This is beyond you. Your mission here is beyond you, Scorpio. Wow. What makes you stand out? Shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive paid forward. Yeah. So what makes you stand out is that people are seeing how blessed your life is. And this is why I said earlier, if people are going to copy me, then they need to copy my struggles, my pain, because they see your glory, but they don't know your story. They don't know when you were going through the dark night of the soul. Guys, you never have a baby before, but this is like an experience. Like I said, you feel weird. It's like you're losing your mind. You can't explain it to people because you don't understand it yourself. And you still have to get up and carry on with life. And so it's like you're in between worlds. Until like it's like divine, once you do the healing and sometimes just the crying, being emotional, it's like the cleansing, the purging, then it's like almost once you get through that, it's like a vacuum. That's how I look at it. It's like the divine, God just suck you through, and it's like, okay, now you're ready to get on your path. And because you have done the work, I am going to show up in your life, and I'm going to shower you with blessings. And this is what makes you stand out, is that now you're willing, you're open to receive. Maybe even in the past too, a lot of you were just givers, and you wouldn't meet or have people give to you. And now Spirit is saying you get ready to receive. So a lot of you now, maybe you're more open to taking compliments from people, because maybe you don't get it often. So it's like you feel weird, and you're kind of getting used to this now. So people see your life has been blessed. That is what's making you stand out. Wow. Ascension lift. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. Yes. So again, what makes you stand out? You're on your spiritual journey. People see that you're growing, you're maturing spiritually as well. I mean, by the fruits you shall know them. And we see here, you're light. Your light is inspiring others. You're lighting the way for others. So people see the great transformation, the change that is in you, and they know that, you know, it's definitely not of you. It must be from God. Cosmic Pearl, expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to the angelic realm. Yeah. So a lot of you as well, you are psychic. We know a lot of Scorpios. This is what you do. This is what we do. So you're very intuitive. Expand your psychic gifts. You see how the gate is opening up? So maybe like I saw the card there about, you know, doing research, you know, going within, digging a little deeper. So Spirit is saying, you know, expand your psychic gifts. And so this is what makes you stand out, because people realize too they can't fool you anymore. They can't run games on you anymore, because not that maybe you didn't know in the past, but now you're more in alignment. You're more in tune with your psychic gifts, and so you have expanded that. I love that. Okay, awesome. Spirit, what makes Scorpio stand out? What makes Scorpio stand out? Now, the card that kind of popped up, but it didn't completely come out, it says jealous partner. So maybe for a lot of you Scorpios, what makes you stand out is that people saw how you dealt with relationships with jealous partners in your life, and again how you overcame those challenges as well. Wow. What makes you stand out, Scorpio? They want you to be alone. But the thing is that these people, they wanted you to be alone, but that's the best thing that happened to you. Because look what's coming up next. You are fearless, fierce, and fabulous. Yes. So they wanted you to be alone, but that same alone time, you were growing in the darkness. You see that? The void. You were growing in the darkness. This is what makes you stand out. I think a lot of people regret the fact that they wanted you to be alone. See, again, they didn't know you were a seed, and they buried you. And now you are back. It's like you're transformed. You are the transformer, Scorpio. You are the transformer. Yeah, what makes you stand out is that people see how you have dealt with spiritual warfare. Again, maybe a lot of these people, they were the ones who sent those entities to you, and they see how it didn't stop you. Look, financial breakthrough. We saw the card, the last card before, about you getting rewards and, you know, just going in your divine calling. So again, when you work, you will be rewarded. So you went through a lot of spiritual warfare, and you are still here. And now again, they see the blessings. We saw the card, showers of blessings, right? Yeah. So spirit is gifting you. They don't understand it. This is what makes you stand out. Spirit is gifting you. A lot of you, you're gonna come into a lot of different opportunities, you know, even wealth. Look, you trust your intuition. This is what made you stand out. We saw the card, yeah, this one over here, cosmic, open the gift to the angelic realms. We saw that with you having, you know, the psychic abilities. Spirit is saying, wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is what makes you stand out. You trusted your intuition. So again, these people, they admire that, because again, they knew what they were doing. Look, spells, telling people you're crazy, So this is what makes you stand out. It's like you come back stronger. Look, you are the one that got away. So people realize that it's your intuition. A lot of you didn't even understand why things were happening. You just knew you had to make a move. Something didn't feel right in your gut. And this is why you went through this great transformation. So these people, they admire the fact, because again, they were the ones pulling strings, telling people you're crazy. They were casting spells, whether they were doing other stuff and speaking negative things into your life. But now they are regretting it, because you are the one that got away from, look, these energy vampires, because you are blessed and highly favored. This is what makes you stand out. I mean, it's mind-boggling for a lot of you, the things that were thrown at you. Your haters or the enemy can't believe it. Can't believe it. Look, dealing with toxic partners. So for a lot of you, again, people know your past, experience what you have gone through. We saw the card earlier, jealous partner, now toxic partner. You know, you went through the fighting, the back and forth, and the ups and downs. And people are just blown away how you have changed your life. Look, again, get ready to receive. Again, open yourself to receive. I just love how the divine, put things together completely. This has nothing to do with the other, but they align. So get ready to receive, because you have done the work. You are doing the work. Yeah. Time to pour back into yourself. And a lot of you did that. You know your worth. Self-love. We saw that card before. Someone is envious of your success as usual. So this is what makes you stand out, is that people know. And of course, when you come into this kind of blessing, you will attract people of a lower vibration. Even the people who are around you, who see this, they don't understand it, and they too will be jealous. They will be jealous of you as well. So people see your glory, but they don't know your story. Wow. What is it that makes Scorpio stand out? What is it that makes Scorpio stand out? Shadow. You were not afraid to deal with, this is like the monster in the closet when you were growing up as a child. You're not afraid to face your fears. The things that were holding you back, that had you stuck. When you went into that void, that transformation, maybe you're going through this right now. You're not afraid to pull up the things. It's like you had to confront everything, everybody that hurt you. It's like a deep groaning. You had to forgive, release. It was a spiritual cleansing. You were not afraid to do this work. And look, karmic path. So that was a part of your journey. So people realize that you've been on a journey. You've dealt with the things of your past. You embrace your dark side and your light side. The thing is that also what makes you stand out is that people cannot use what you already own against you. You know how sometimes after you're healed, people want to come back because they think you're in that same energy or that same place. And they'll say, oh, I know you like to do this or that. You're just playing. And it's like, no, I have no taste for that anymore. And they may want to try to bring up what you used to do toxic in the past, even to maybe make you feel bad or to make you feel guilty. But you don't. You're not ashamed. You're not ashamed of your past because you have already dealt with it. So that means people can't tell you anything to make you upset because you already know that's who you are. It's almost like your complexion of your skin. Somebody gonna say, oh, you are this color. I already know that. They're gonna say, oh, you drink. I know I do. Oh, you're overweight. I know. So what? You know, so it's like you already embrace your past and the things in your past. So therefore, you're not afraid to embrace that. So that's good for you. So you realize, I'm sorry, my cards fell off. This is a part of your karmic journey as well. That's a part of your karmic journey that you had to deal with, that you had to go through. Wow. That's beautiful.